About a year ago, I met Arush and I heard the song sometime last year around the same time. And we started a long scout for locations first, and we in fact initially wanted to shoot the song in Georgia. We considered Turkey also. But we then decided that maybe that's not, the location is not that important. What's more important is the story. The song was a very simple, evocative love song, and we thought that what we need to focus is on the artist's performance, because it was his debut song and we were launching him. So we wanted the entire focus to be on Arush. And we came up with a very simple story about a boy and a girl who had this shared history, but they went their different ways. And then eventually the boy comes back and he's looking for his lost love, and how they eventually meet. It's a very simple story. And we thought, let's treat it as a split screen where you have the before and the after. And eventually there's a culmination where the boy who's come to meet the girl, he meets her, and everything is... it's a kind of a happy ending to the story. And Goa fit that character beautifully. It has this beautiful architecture, it has beautiful history. It was lush during the monsoons. In fact, the monsoons gave us trouble. We were supposed to shoot over 2 days. We eventually shot just one. But we were able to capture everything that we wanted according to what we planned. These two artists, they were spectacular. Means I used to get most of what I wanted in one take. These are like directors, actors, they used to do exactly what I wanted. With Joanna, I'm so glad I cast Joanna because the dancing is so critical in this. Sometimes you can take someone who's, this traditionally, conventionally well-known person, this known face, who adds kind of, poster value to the project. But we decided very early on that that's not what we wanted. We wanted a good dancer who would be able to give us graceful movement, and Joanna sort of delivered on that. And then the rest was Arush. And I think it was a lovely experience. And the rest is now, it's in public domain. Let's see how the audience reacts.
Absolutely, public is already loving it. The views are already rising. Arush, how excited are you today? Is the onset, the journey that you've embarked upon is going to take you a long way. Tell us about your, how you've started acting from New York and about your singing, growing up. Tell us all about it.
I think today marks is the culmination of everything. Acting for me was a love which I had when I was a kid, and so was singing. I used to sing at home, and my parents used to be like, "You have a good voice, you should use it." And then my family really encouraged me. And I don't know, for me, I think Sajna isn't just a dream I had. I think it is more than that. I think it transcends everything. And Vivek sir was very kind to us, but I feel like without him, nothing would be possible. He's an absolute genius. I know you're humble, but you're an absolute genius, and couldn't have picked a better director to work with. As far as my journey goes, I started singing when I was 4 years old, as a small kid. I used to sing at home whenever my parents left because I was very shy. I didn't want to sing in front of them. But I used to listen to Elvis and the Beatles and 70s music, 80s music in English, and also Hindi music like Kishore Kumar and Shan. And I remember we used to go for these long drives where we just used to listen to music. And so music has always been a big part of my life. And now finally, getting a project like this, I couldn't have asked for anything better. And in New York, of course, I went to train in acting. But I feel like when you go there to train as an artist, you kind of end up developing all the skills possible, because I didn't want to limit myself only to acting. So I also did some training in singing, which has paid off. It's paid dividends with this project. So it's a lot of fun. Honestly, this has been a fun journey, and I couldn't have asked for anything better. Thanks.
Arush, when you have a